Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are reflecting on the past year and going over my 2022 favorites. Literally the year 2023 does not sound real. But it is real. It's the end of January. Sorry I didn't get this up sooner. Finally had the time to think about all the things that I really loved this year and I want to share with you guys. Please feel free to comment down below some of your faves. I would love to know. But I'm going in like different categories. I'll have them time chunked in this video so you can bounce around if you're interested in one subject over the next. But I'm doing like music, makeup, lifestyle, fashion, and more. All the things. I'm a little sick. I saw a lot of people when I was home and a lot of my family members they had colds. So I now have a cold. And that's why I'm wearing a jacket in my apartment. It's freezing in here. Also, I don't have a great like heating system, but I don't know if it's because of my cold or because of that, or I'm gonna be wearing this jacket. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Makeup. We're talking about makeup. This year, I feel like is the first year I've really developed a makeup routine that is kind of like foolproof for me, that I really, really like. I feel like I've bounced around and there would be some days that I would do like my makeup routine and I'd be like, loving this, loving the look. And then I do it again and be like, I'm feeling ugly right now. Like, I don't like how my eyeliner looks. I don't like how I did this. Like, why do I feel like not myself? So I have like a very trusty makeup routine this year and I've been loving it, and so all the makeup items I'm showing are within that makeup routine. I'm not going to show everything because we got a lot to cover in this video, but I will do an updated makeup routine very soon so we can go over that. But now that I have my eyebrows, I kind of do some things differently. I do my eyeshadow differently. I highlight different parts of my face now just because I feel like eyebrows are a big feature. Like when it comes to makeup, it like changes the whole look with how you do them, what the shape is, and then how like far your makeup goes up. It's like they're a key player, and I recently dyed my eyebrows back, so therefore I've changed some things up, but I haven't changed these core pillars, if you will. So let's get into it. First item we have to talk about, nobody's gonna be surprised. We started out this year with the bleach brow. I've had it throughout the entire year until like literally a matter of like a month ago. I dyed them back. So we're starting 2023 with eyebrows again. But even before, when I was doing the bushy brows, I was using this product, so nothing's changed. I just really, really love this product with my bleached eyebrows, and then I use it every day now that I have filled in eyebrows. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. It is just a brow styling wax. I'm so obsessed with the consistency. It never dries and gets crusty, which is what I really, really struggled with the soap brow. That really bugged me, and I hate the idea of looking a little crusty. Like, that actually freaks me out to think that I would like have white crusty eyebrow. Just can always trust this to work. It literally holds my eyebrows all day. It is the best. It's so quick. It's so like pliable when you're putting it on, and then once you lock it in, they're locked in. It's just one of the best products ever, and I love it, and it's always sold out. It's, you know, a hyped up product, but I think it's worth the hype. Love her. 10 out of 10. Another obsesh 2022. Rare Beauty blush. I love their blushes. Everybody's talking about those liquid ones, which like I totally understand. I know that pigment is so beautiful. The way it blends is stunning. I've never used them, but I've seen a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of people talk about them and it looks beautiful. I'm personally into these like cream blushes. I love it. I just take a blush brush and I like dab it on. I don't know if you can even tell with this lighting, but I put a bunch of blush on. I wear this blush every single day. I think it blends really well with the rest of my makeup. I really, really like putting it on the bridge of my nose as well, and then like the apples of my cheeks, even like sometimes putting it on as eyeshadow, taking a little like crease brush and putting it in. It's so beautiful. I love her, and it's nearly berry again. So in a similar direction, this was the year of Benetint for me. She came back swinging. I use this product all the time. I have a mini one that I carry with me in my bag at all times. It's because my default lip is just a little bit of Benetint, chapstick, and then clear gloss. It hits every time. It just makes you look more alive, healthy, cute. I have it on right now, and whenever I apply it, I like center it in the center of my lips, and I just love it. I do a little bit of lip liner, my like Cupid's bow, just to define my lips, and then a little bit under, and then fill them in with this and make sure, you know, it like seeps in before I apply the chapstick, and then I apply the gloss. I'll use like Glossier's clear gloss, or I have like an e.l.f. one that works fine. Sometimes even chapstick is enough to just make it look glossy and like healthy and voluptuous. It's great. Also found out this year it was created for nipples, like to make like your nipples look more like healthy and bright, you know, when it was first created. Gonna try that. Like, I'm gonna talk about like the fashion faves, like peekaboo fashion, the mesh skirts or dresses where like your thongs peeking out, bras peeking out here and there, more of mixing like lingerie and intimates with like outerwear and stuff. So like a lot of that. I don't know, next time I'm wearing a little like mesh shirt and my nips are out, maybe I'll give them a little va-va-voom, depending on where I'm going. I don't know, could be kind of cute. Love it on my lips, love it on the cheeks. Literally such a good product if you're like out, didn't put any makeup on, but then like, oh, you gotta stop somewhere. Oh my God, a friend wants to meet up and you don't have time to go home. You have Benetint in your purse. Put a little on the cheek, put a little on the lip, you look a little bit more awake. You're alive, you're present, you're there, you're energized. Feeling like this is an ad. It's certainly not, but I love it. 2 more quick mentions for makeup. The first one is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I think I've used this since like 2014, 2013 even. This was like one of the first products I think I've ever purchased in my life because Bethany Moda told me to, or Juicy Star 07, if that's what it was, told me to. Like, this was such an OG product for me and I felt like that girl using this, and I still do. It's in the color Milk. It's just the white. She's great. Part of my new everyday beauty routine. Putting it on my eyelids, blending it in, just making it look brighter, packing in a little white shadow, and then blending in a little bit of my Hoola bronzer, just making the eyes look a little bit brighter, putting it on the waterline, which is, this is kind of the situation I have going on right now. And then what I've been loving doing, which I've never done when I had eyebrows, is essentially like once I fill in my eyebrows, I take this and put it under the brow bone. I usually like, I would see the makeup girlies do like Becca highlight or put highlight under the eyebrow, when I always hated how that looked on me, like a shimmery sparkly color under the eye. I was like, that does not work for me. But the white, blend it in. So you can see I got some white shadow on here. Blend it in with this, the e.l.f. brush, eyeshadow C brush. This is the duo, these are the girls. Get into this. I'll use like a white shadow or just like my skin tone. And I just pack it in, and it just makes the brows look a little bit more snatched, a little bit more va-va-voom, you know? And I needed that once I started doing my eyebrows. I was like, I feel like a lame-o loser with eyebrows again. I just like couldn't wrap my head around my face anymore. I was like, what's going on? And then once I did that, I was like, okay, wait, I'm liking the eyebrows now. Love these guys. I also love this under eyeshadow. Feel like you're doing a color eyeshadow, like one of my favorite eyeshadow looks pairing ever to come out of 2022 that I recently dabbled into was a pale powdery light blue all over the lid and a berry ass, deep ass, gorgeous, juicy burgundy berry lip. Forget about it. Like this. All of these. Oh my God. So good. Gonna hit every time. I feel like everybody would look gorgeous with this makeup look. Every time, like, I'm like, yeah, yes. Like when people do this makeup, I'm like, every time too. I'm like, it takes my breath away. And it's like, girl, you just did that. No, but like every time it's gonna do it for me, every single time. This is really good as a little base. But I've also heard people not love to put anything under eyeshadow because then it like, the oils start mixing with it. This, I feel like it's fine because it's like white, so it makes it pop. But I don't know. Also, people have greasy eyelids, they have dry eyelids. So see if it works for you. But this is such a multi-purpose product for me. She's an it girl, I love her. Last makeup mention, and this is just a quick thing. Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Setting Spray. I'm not really talking about the setting spray when I say this tip, it's more about this. I like setting sprays. I feel like people are like either like super into it or they're like, that's a myth, they don't do anything. I just like how it makes my makeup look after I like spray something on. It just makes it look dewy, it kind of seals it all together. If it helps my makeup stay all night, word. If it doesn't, I still like how it makes my makeup look after I apply it. But what I really want to talk about is getting yourself a fan. If you use setting spray, shout out to my friend Trisha. I got this from her, from living with her sophomore and junior year. She's the blueprint. She taught me this. Setting spray, boom. Hit it with the fan, okay? So your hair doesn't get all in your makeup when it's wet. It's set and then you're just easily drying it. Saves time when you're getting ready. Get yourself a fan if you use setting spray and dry that face after you hit it with a couple sprays. Just saying, this really truly might not be revolutionary. You guys probably might do this already. But it was such a beautiful thing that I've learned. Love you, Trish, for teaching me. Actually, okay, I lied. I have 2 more mentions, but they're not products. One is my favorite beauty influencer creator person that I feel like I've learned so much about makeup and has gotten me excited about makeup again, been obsessed with her content all throughout this year, is Aoife. Here are her links, her TikTok and her Instagram. I'll also link them in the description. I am so obsessed with the way she does makeup. She is just like a true artist. She's so inspiring. I love her eye and her like eye for color, and just she's so bold. She like tries new things. She's just inspires me literally so much. She's truly one of my favorite people to follow at the moment, so I wanted to shout her out, and like specifically for her beauty because she's so talented. Lastly, I gotta shout out the bleach brow moment. I was so in love with my bleach eyebrows. Who's to say I won't do them again? Who knows, because I adored it. I just feel like I fell in love with my face in a different way, and I loved having them, and I loved doing makeup looks. I loved being natural, like no makeup with them on. I loved them in the summer when they were super bright and I was tan, and they were so fun. So I have to give the bleach brow her moment. I think I had them for like 2 years, and they're so much fun and I adore them, and I'm glad I did it. I know some people hate them. I know some people love them. My stepdad hated them, and literally for Christmas, my mom was like, Chloe dyed her eyebrows back as a Christmas gift for Jim. And I was like, I didn't, but love you, King. Sure, Merry Christmas. Yeah, that's so something parents or like adults would be like, these kids in their bleached eyebrows. Like, I remember going to the dentist, she was like, what's up with the eyebrow? Like, everybody was like so offended by my eyebrows. I was like, y'all are so crazy. I also really liked, because it really was a man repellent. Like, you just, like the worst of the worst, you just were weeding them out because they would look at you and like, because it's not, you know, a conventional beauty standard, whatever. So men did not, as Julia Fox said, she found them to be a man repellent. Still love the look of them. Like, there are so many people that have them still, and I'm like, I want them again. But no, I don't want to like hurt my skin so much by like bleaching the same area like for like years and years and years. So we're giving them a rest, but I would do it again because I love the look of them. That's it. Okay, next subject. Let's talk about hair. I feel like 2022 was a big year for hair for me personally. I always loved doing my hair. I just felt like I overlooked it as something that could like really bring a look together, or something I could like have a lot of fun with. So this year I feel like I really tried some new styles. I had fun with it. Obviously dyed my hair red, did this haircut that I'm still very much in love with and obsessed with. More specifically, what I'm talking about is like the styles. So I was doing like, I was putting my clay charms from Ale Amaga's brand. I was doing ribbons a lot. I was using gel a lot more. Here I'll put some of my looks, adding charms and necklaces and fun little things, and playing with braids and braiding in things, clipping things up. I think what pushed this a lot too was like me being like, all right, I am gonna like stay with my natural hair color. Like, I'm not gonna try to dye it or do anything. I wanted to get very healthy. So like for the majority of this year, it was my natural hair color, and it was all about just keeping it healthy, growing it out. So I really had to get creative with the styles because I felt like just kind of boring with my natural hair color. So it was so much fun playing with it all. Obviously, this product is iconic. A lot of my friends put me onto this gel. This is the only kind that I've used because it's worked for me, and I buy it in this big tub and then put it in all these little bottles, put it in all my travel stuff and in my bathroom, and bring it with me on shoots and have it with me at all times because it's that good. Every time I do any sort of like 1920s finger wave moment I've been trying to do, any sort of like swirls or swooshes or anything that I'm trying to gel down my hair, I trust this with my life. I, for Christmas, asked for a pack of these combs. One specifically with this kind of like tail so that it helps part. I feel like with bangs, I'm always wanting to like run a comb through my hair. I just want a set of them. So I have one of these by my makeup, I have one in my bathroom, and I keep one in my purse. That's a favorite. Skincare, we have 2 mentions. I honestly really like keeping my skincare routine very, very simple. I'm not trying to like overdo it or overwhelm my skin. Something that's always worked for me is the Murad Invisiscar Resurfacing Treatment. This little guy has this pump, and I put it in my T-zone. I have a lot of acne scarring and always break out on my chin and my upper lip, especially around my period. It sucks and it's never cute, and I literally don't remember a time where I like didn't have a pimple or a mark on my face. Can't wait for that. Hopefully I get there one day. This stuff really, really helps with my acne scarring. I feel like I see a difference when I'm using it regularly. And then my second and last skincare product I want to mention is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melts Away Cleansing Balm. This stuff is expensive. It's expensive, I really do like it. I don't use it. If I have like light makeup on, I'm not gonna use it. But if I've got like a full beat, I kind of save this product. Its ability to just melt away all my makeup is like so beautiful. I try to ration it because it is expensive, like I said, but it works really, really great. I really like it. And then for just regular makeup remover, I'm a Pond's Cold Cream girl. I have been from the jump. My mom put me on from when I was very young, and I still use it. It's the best makeup remover. And then, you know, moisturizer, CeraVe, however you want to say it. Always wear sunscreen. I use Supergoop a lot. Okay, we did beauty, makeup, hair, skincare. Let's hop to lifestyle. I was gonna do like a what's in my bag within this lifestyle portion, because I was like, oh, that could be kind of fun to like show what I carry around. Like, that is so my lifestyle. Like, what's in my bag? That's me. But then I don't know if that's gonna be too long. I kind of have a lot in my bag, but something I carry with me at all times. Okay, actually, let me talk about this because maybe you guys don't do this and maybe it would save you time. I keep all my shit in the same bag every night. Like, even if I go out and transfer all my shit into a bag, no matter, I mean, if I'm drunk and I'm like out really late, I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna go to bed. But like every time I come back, I move all my shit from that purse, from that new purse, back into my base purse. I want it to be my go-to. I want to know that I have my keys in it. I want to know that I have all my lip products that I need in it. She's who I trust. And it's like when I'm traveling, I put it in like a bigger tote bag. I always keep the shit in here. When I'm going grocery shopping, I keep the shit in here and put it in a tote bag. It's just, everything's always in this bag unless I'm like, you know, pulling a fit and want a different bag with my outfit. This is like my trusty steed. I know everything is in here and I kind of pick within this bag what I want to bring out with me. You know, it's good to have your base bag. I think you lose things less. I don't know, maybe this is not a new concept literally at all. I mean, it's not. I know where everything is at all times. Two things I've always got on me: digital camera, this little adapter thingamabobber. It's a Nikon Coolpix S6000 camera. I had it, used my mom's when I was like younger, like 2014. I used this past year until it broke because it was so old. And then I bought this new one off of eBay, the same exact one, because I'm obsessed with the quality and feel, and it's the best camera. I love it. Take the memory card out of the camera, put it into this guy, and then you plug this guy into your phone. Kind of hangs out like this. This is assuming you have an iPhone. I'm sure there are adapters for other phones. You pull up your files and you can literally select all of them and download all your photos on the go. Got this on Amazon. I will link it in the description. I got this one off eBay, so you just search the name. Again, I'll put it right here. Make sure it doesn't say like for parts. Like, make sure it's like used and tested. A lot of them are being sold for parts, but there's still ones that work out there. It's like under $40 on eBay. Okay, this is funny. I wanted to shout this out because I used it so much this past year. A steamer, 20 bucks. I think I got this off Target. So key. So key. I mean, okay, I use it maybe more than the average person because I bring this on shoots. Whenever I'm styling anything, it is coming with me. But I also use it for my clothing and my outfits literally all the time. It changes the game. For me, I feel a little insecure when like my outfit's all wrinkly. Like, you know, it doesn't do the garment justice. It takes 2 seconds. You fill it up, plug it in. This guy goes crazy. Heats up so fast. And it does the damn job. The brand Conair, if you're curious. It's great. No more wrinkles, 2023. Another lifestyle fave, two-parter. We've got a two-for deal. Always having flowers in the house, or like a plant, especially flowers. They're my favorite. They add some color. They're just so beautiful. I always have some flowers in my apartment. And then along with that, having a candle to light in your apartment. It makes the slightest difference knowing you have a day where you're working remote, you are doing emails all day, you're doing Zoom calls all day, you're in the house, you're cleaning, you're packing, whatever. Makes the slightest difference from that being time consuming and boring and whatever to like a little bit better. It's something that can like be like, okay, I'm lighting this candle and then we're sitting down and we're doing this. You know, it like creates an ambiance and environment for work and for success. I don't know. You can even, if scent is a very like powerful trigger, stimulus, or sense for you, you can have a candle and a scent associated with like homework or work or school or whatever, and then have one associated with like relaxation. And so you can light a candle when you're home, when you're working, and that could be your work candle or work scent. This sounds crazy, but it honestly like is beneficial. Scent is such a powerful sense. Yeah, that's your working candle, whatever. And then that smell of the relaxing candle after you shower, light that candle, watch a show, eat, be present. Or you have a getting ready candle. ooh, different candles, different vibes. I don't know. My big suggestion is just to get one because it's a game changer. It makes your house smell lovely when you have guests come over. Just for you mainly. It's mainly for me. Like I love my candles. So my favorites were the Trader Joe's candles, to like the Honeycrisp apple, the like pumpkin one, and then the pine one was a personal favorite during the holiday season. One of my favorite candles is, it's also the same scent as my fragrance. She's obsessed with herself. I know, you guys. It's just one of my favorite smells of all time. It's the Margiela replica scent in Jazz Club. It just smells so cozy and homey, and like, you know, it's got a little musky, masculine, it's a little sexy. Not me talking about a candle. It is though, like, style description, memory and a candle. Get into it. Actually, speaking of this line, I bought when I was abroad. I know, she's on again. But when I was abroad, I wore the Italy one. It was like Florence. This one. I bought this right before I left for Paris and brought it with me. Whenever I smell it, I think of Paris. Because it was like when I was on my trip and stuff and I didn't wear it any other time. I bought like a little one, you know? I'm such a nostalgic bitch. Like, you guys know that. You guys know that. Scents are so beautiful. So don't sleep on that. It's kind of cute. I don't know if it's a lifestyle. I wrote all this down in my notes app. I love my tattoos right now. I'm very happy. I particularly love my right arm. Okay. You guys, I'm not trying to drag this company. Listen, I love the idea and I love whatever. Okay, let's just get into it. You guys know my intentions here. I'm not trying to cancel them, whatever. Ephemeral tattoo. I went to Ephemeral Tattoo for a free tattoo to talk about my experience, whatever. Their ink disappears within 9 to 12 months. So it's a real tattoo. You're getting ink. It hurts like a motherfucker still. It's not like a temporary little like stick on, whatever. It's like a real tattoo. It's just that the ink disappears. Yeah, I got mine way more than a year ago now. It's not gone. She's not disappeared. And the thing about me is that, you know, going into it, I was aware, I'd seen pictures of, you know, the progress of the other tattoos, people in the past who have gotten them and what it looks like when it disappears. And I was like, okay, this might take longer on me. We don't know. Not many people have gotten this. It's a little bit of a trial run. I'll get something that, like, if it ends up being permanent, I'm fine with it being permanent. You know what I mean? I'll get something that I really like. So I got this clown from like a Joker card, right? I love clowns, you guys know that. It currently looks, here it is. This is it on my arm because I don't want to take this off right now. It currently looks like a conch shell, Swiss cheese. My friend told me last night an otter. I'm a little confused with where she was going with that. It's a clown, you know, holding like curtsying kind of vibe. We flipped it and I think that fucked it up. We like mirrored the image. Face was the first to disappear, so like awesome. So it's not gonna look like a clown. So it doesn't really look like a clown and it's certainly not disappeared. And like it's fading, but it's supposed to be like gone by now. It's not gone. So anyways, if you have more questions about Ephemeral, feel free to like DM me or comment down below because I can tell you more about my experience. I'm fine with it, truly. I think it's kind of funny. I'm eager to see if it'll ever finally disappear. I guess my only quarrel with it, like my only issue is that I would get a tattoo in that exact same spot, have that spot empty for something else that I like more than what it is right now. I do like this tattoo. I would just get it touched up. But if it is gonna disappear, then I'd rather get something else. But if it isn't gonna disappear, then I'll get it touched up. But how will I know that? You know? Until I just wait. Shout out to my fave tattoo artists, both New York based. Tessa Tattoo, I adore her. My tattoo I get the most compliments on is certainly my car, which she did. She also did my Fabio tattoo, my childhood stuffed animal seal. I still have Fabio, I sleep with him every night. She's just so fucking talented and so cool. Highly recommend her, couldn't recommend her enough, truly. And then Tenzin, 10, again, would die for 10. I'm obsessed with her. She has such a good style as well. She did my bow, my ladybug. Oh, Tessa also did my tooth. My mom calls me ladybug, so I had Tenzin do this, and then the bow is my favorite. I also get a lot of compliments on my bow. She and her boyfriend Enzo, I adore you guys. Always feel so welcome in her studio, and she did my boyfriend's tattoo. They're so great, so I cannot recommend both of those artists enough. Music, really quick, we're gonna talk about. I want to talk about my favorite album, my favorite concert of this past year, and my favorite song. So favorite album, nobody's shocked, literally, obviously. There's nothing else to say. Favorite concert of this year, I was very lucky and fortunate enough to go to Primavera Sound in Barcelona. I vlogged it too. I'll link the vlog in the description. Why not? I watch those vlogs all the time to remainice. Phoenix. let's talk about the band Phoenix. Like I'm gonna say they were the best concert I saw this year. There were so many that blew my mind as well, but they were the ones, I'm saying them because they shocked me. I did not know how unreal of a performance they would have, and like visuals, and it was euphoric, that experience, dancing to them in a field in Barcelona, an open crowd, because a lot of people didn't really, they were like going to wait out for another headliner. They didn't really like fuck with Phoenix. Holy shit, it was the most fun concert. Like the drummer, I remember I was like astonished. He was going like they were just so in it. It was so amazing to see. Their song Girlfriend's one of my favorite songs of all time. Lasso's so good. Their song 1901 is really popular. I can't describe it other than just like the best vibe. It was just so much fun. And then favorite song of this year, I'll go off my Spotify, nope, I don't have Spotify, my Apple Music Wrapped or whatever recap of this past year. My most played song, which literally like cracked me up, I was shocked by this, was Sweet Disposition by the Temper Trap. I just didn't think I played it that much, but I guess I do. My friend Linda was like, in what world, like in what situation are you like playing that song all the time? To me, I walk to that song a lot. I sit on the subway and listen to it a lot. And then I played the song Whoopee by Still Woozy a lot. That was another one of like my top played songs. That's it for music, because I could go on. And I feel like the more people I mention, the more people I'm gonna feel influenced to mention, because I'm like, how could I mention them and not mention them, you know? So I'm keeping it in those 3 categories for now. Okay, we're talking fashion now. Let's talk about it. I was stalking myself. I was like, that was this year? Like, it was a lot. So, okay, I'm gonna talk about, I guess, for me, some of my favorite things, fashion-wise, accessory-wise, that I started to wear, dabbled in, obsessed over this past year. First mentioned, because I'm so fixated on this and they're blowing up even more, flower chokers and little neckties, okay? They are so sexy and beautiful. I'm obsessed, okay? And I will be wearing them way more into this year. The first one I wore and styled was in actually this past February when I was in Paris to shoot and style Tyler McGilliberry's campaign. And one of the looks we made this neck piece for, just from ribbon and a faked flower from Michael's that I purchased. I was able to keep it. It's literally safety pin. It's the most like, you know, easy, simple thing. We made it in like 2 seconds. I wear it still all the time, and it changed the game for me in terms of accessories. I was just like, yeah, this is gonna be my new thing. I purchased this from the Times Vintage. I think it's originally a belt, but I wear this a lot as like a little neck piece. I think rosettes in general as a trend. Obviously fancy clubs kind of coined this sort of look. When they dropped this like rosette collection, I lost my mind. I'm sure I went off on it in a video. I sure did on my stories. I don't think it was my close friends though, because I was like so pissed about the price. I like couldn't afford any of it, but I wanted it so bad. And then now I'm like seeing it everywhere, and Hailey Bieber's getting it custom, and I'm like, for my birthday in July, when I turned 23, my mother made me this fabulous neck piece. I was like obsessing over needing one to match my birthday dress, which was this dress. I didn't know if I wanted to get a maroon, a red flower, a black flower. I had been on Etsy searching. I saw that there was just like, the price range for these were $80 to $90 to like $120, $140 even. And I was like, oh, there's like a niche there. Like I need to start making these and selling them, because like, one, they're gonna blow up, and 2, the price range right now, you can't really buy them for cheaper unless you make them yourself, which again, I didn't make and sell and make into a business, even though I probably should have, because they're popping up right now and a lot of people did, and they're doing really well, which is major. My friend Cass is actually making like knitted, I think they are, or is it crochet? I think it's knitted, really beautiful like mohair rosette chokers. I just bought 2 of them from her, and I cannot wait, because these are obviously very different from this, you know? But this, again, Michael's velvet ribbon, just sewed this on for me, and I wear it all the time. I wear it as a belt as well. I have 2 of these. They're just little pins on a safety pin, and I have a bunch of ribbon that I will talk about more, that I'll just clip these on and make into little chokers. I wear them on my ankle a lot with pearls. I put these everywhere, like pins, rosettes, again, flowers. Little appliques like this are like some of my favorite accessories to like vamp up an outfit. I feel like I've worn this on my boobs. I've worn this to like clasp dresses. And here's my Instagram for all of the past looks that I pulled. I cannot wait to wear more and wear the ones Casters made me. And they're so DIY-able. And 2023, we're out here saving money. Okay, we're going through a recession. So anything you can DIY, make it your own, 2 thumbs up for me. Skirts and dresses over pants. Honestly, skirts in fucking general, this was such a big year for me in skirts. Never really used to be a skirt person. I wear skirts all the time. They're like my favorite now. But particularly skirts and dresses over pants. I made a whole video dedicated to styling skirts over pants and dresses and all that. So I'll link that in the description. But I'm obsessed. Here's some examples of me doing it. You guys know me, I love to layer, and it makes you comfortable in the winter. You're extra layered, you're more comfy. I hate having my like bare, cold ass legs out when the wind chill is like crazy whipping at your legs and you're just like trying to slay in your skirt. So like, you know, I mean, throw on a pair of like bootleg pants, like it's a vibe. Just like try it out. Play around with it. It's not for everybody, which I completely understand. That being said, tights, leg warmers, nylon socks, thigh highs, such a big year for me for leg accessories, whatever you want to call them. Stockings, pantyhose, all of that, so key for me. Went back to my Instagram like at the start of January, February. That was when like my obsession of thigh highs really kicked off. Particularly like colored ones, nylon ones, these light blue ones I wore all the time, orange, purple, pink, bright colored ones. And then recently I got like knee-high socks that mimic the same thing, but they're cotton. Have them in gray, black, white. They're so cute, they're so comfortable. And I love playing with like height and different levels to an outfit, and so they're a really good way to do that. I love socks with heels, and so like knee-high socks with heels, so sexy, like such a fun. It's very youthful, and some people maybe not will like, maybe won't love that. Thigh highs are super sexy. They're so fun. I love styling them with shoots and editorials, and with different layered things. I love wearing them out. Love the nylon socks. I love that trend right now. I know they're super popular, but they're also like super functional and great. Like say you're wearing a dress you don't want to wear full on tights. It's like uncomfortable. You can literally, if it's a long skirt, just wear nylon socks and it looks like you're wearing tights. You know what I mean? I love them. I think they're so cute with like little kitten heels, loafers, sneakers even. You know, tights are so huge for me. I made another styling video on styling tights, pattern tights, solid tights, more neutral tights. I'm telling y'all, around October and Halloween, best time to stock up on like nylons and tights, because once Halloween's over and everybody's trying to get Halloween shit sold, everything's on clearance, stock the fuck up on your tights, on your thigh highs, on all of that. It's all going on sale. Honestly, lingerie stores, I go to lingerie stores all the time to get tights and stockings and nylon. I guess in that same breadth of like lingerie and stuff like that, I love a mesh kind of see-through sheer dress where you wear like a cute thong and it shows. I love when you layer like a chunky fur jacket like this, and then say like the skirt in this outfit would be like a sheer skirt and like a thong. Like I just love this super layered winter moment, and then like the barely anything there peekaboo see-through moment. I just think that's so sexy and like so fun and almost like humorous, you know, because you're like so bundled up and then you're not wearing any pants, but like it's so hot. I love that look. Like sheer tops. I think nipples are such a beautiful accessory, like gorgeous. So I love wearing, you know, sheer shirts. Saw Izzy wear this top and wear, you know, like a nipple piercing outside of the shirt, like a fake piercing. Oh my God, need to do that. I'm so fixated on that, and I would love to rock a little nipple piercing outside the shirt. Like I feel like that's so hot and fun. I also want to get a fake eyebrow piercing. Big year for bloomers. You guys know I love a bloomer moment. I adore them. I think Etsy and eBay are great places to get them. I got many from 10 Feet Single, from Stella Dallas. I'll wear them until the end of time, honestly. Ribbons, everybody was getting down with ribbons. Love putting ribbons in hair, on shirts, on belts, on bags, on literally anything. I think they're so cute, and you guys know me, I love to accessorize and unnecessarily accessorize, and ribbons are just such a good way to do that. Metal accessories, if they're not like real, like fake metal gives me rashes. So anything I can wear around my neck and accessorize, having it not be metal or fake metal, or like actually like wearing necklaces or bracelets, but instead doing a ribbon or a necktie or something, makes me a happy girl, because I hate having a rash. I keep my ribbons on like one little hook, and we're overflowing at this point. Again, a very inexpensive accessory, very much a DIY, make it your own moment. Big chunky belts, particularly worn like low waist, is so hot to me. I love that look like more than anything. I love an off the shoulder little dress and like some knee-high boots with like a chunky belt on the waist. Like forget about it. I'm obsessed. I style belts all the time in editorials when I'm like styling something else other than me. You know what I mean? I love a belt moment. And then on myself, I love wearing belts. I love wearing a double belt together. belt on the titties, anywhere. I love belts. You can find chunky ones on eBay, on Etsy. I think my last one that I want to talk about for fashion, my battery is blinking. My last favorite of 2022, going into 2023, because this is something kind of nearing the end, but actually this past summer I was wearing these readers like a lot. Glasses. Not sunglasses, but glasses, clear lenses. I wear glasses, I'm very, very blind. My pair is in my bathroom right now. There are these. I love them. They're my Dwight Schrute glasses. I adore them. But I also want to buy clear glasses to wear over my contacts when I'm not wearing glasses, because buying a lot of prescription glasses are a lot of money. So buying glasses and wearing them with your contacts just as an accessory, just as the 2020 vision people would do. You know, I want that. I want to be able to do that. Here's some examples of me styling them. I love like a reader shape. They're coming back. They're so nostalgic for me because I used to wear these glasses when I was younger. And I love making them sexy and fun and like part of my personal style now. It's like I love switching the narrative. We've talked about this before, you guys, but like these I'm obsessed with, and I think they look so fun with the bangs. They're just like a fun little look to play around with. I don't know. I think glasses are so cute. I used to have so much shame and be embarrassed and think I wasn't like pretty and cute because I would like wear glasses, and that's such like I hate that I was stuck in that stereotype because they're fierce and they're so cute and you get to wear an accessory all the time. So like, embrace that. Year of glasses for 2023 for me, at least. I adore them. And my camera died, so I'm going to wrap up this video. I feel like I have so many more favorites I could talk about, but I will talk about them more in my videos to come, I am sure. But I love you guys so very much. Thank you for watching this week's video. Again, comment down below some of your 2022 faves. I would love to know. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Follow me on Instagram if you want. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I love you so much. Goodbye, everybody. Cheers to 2023. It's gonna be a good one. Okay? Okay.